Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. This video is going to go up after Australia Day, so happy Australia Day. And this is my get ready with me for our work Australia Day Eve party. So Australia Day's tomorrow. I don't think I'll have time to edit this video and put it up tomorrow. If I do, I will, but so it'll probably be the day after, so Friday. So yeah, let's get ready with me. I will be wearing this tonight. I'm wearing my top. This singlet is from the Denny Ute Muster. I don't think you can get more Australian than that, well, at least for me. I'm also going to be wearing a flag as a cape. Yes, over the top, yeah, probably, but I'm doing it anyway. If you can hear like people talking or random noises in the background, I'm doing today's video as if I was actually sitting in my normal spot getting ready for work. So I'm actually watching a YouTube video. So I'm really quiet. So hopefully I don't get a copyright strike and hopefully you guys don't actually hear it. But if you do, that is what it is. So first I'm going to start with my eyes. I'm going to quickly prime my eyes with the primer out of this little palette. This is by Miss Sporty. It's the designer all-in-one eye palette in the shade Glitter. All right, eyes are primed. Let's get started. So I'm going for like a green and gold look. I could do like red, white and blue, but I thought I've got enough of that. So I'm going to do green and gold. First of all, I'm going to set my eyes. If I can open this bloody palette. Ooh, maybe I won't use that palette. Okay, so I'm going to use this palette. This is the SheGlam Gifted Gemini palette. And I'm going to use this lightest green color up here as like a base transition color, I suppose. And I'm going to use the mirror from the Gingerbread palette from My Heart Revolution. So, because it's huge. Let's just do that. Look, I did practice this earlier, if you saw my Instagram. So I'm hoping that I can do it as well as I did in that picture. Let's give it a go. I'm going to bring the shadow so literally right up to my eyebrow because I've got, again, hooded eyes. I want to actually be able to see this nice light green colour before I do everything else. So I'm bringing it really quite high. And I will raise my eyebrows just to get the maximum amount of space and area just for the base colour. There we go. It's like a yellowy, greeny sort of colour. Right, I need a different brush. What one did I use last time? I think I used this one because it has green on it. Okay, so I'm going to sort of deepen this a little bit with this green shade up here from the Gingerbread palette. It's in the shade Cloves. And I'm really going to sort of pack that on just above where my hood is so that you can still see the color. This is the bit I'm nervous about because it is like a darker color. But yeah, let's do this. I can do this. And I'm going to grab my other brush that I used for the lighter color and blend it out. There you go, a bit closer up. Let's move on to the other eye. Okay, so that is sort of my base colour. If need be, I will go back in and blend and fix it up at the end. But for now, I'm going to go in with this liquid eyeshadow. It's by Revolution. It was one of their Game of Thrones collabs. It doesn't have like a shade name or anything on it, but it's a beautiful gold colour. So I'm just going to pop that on my lid. Should I do it as a cut crease? Probably. Am I going to do it as a cut crease? Nah. This one's actually almost running out, but it's the better gold colour of the liquidy ones that I have. Like I really got to scrape in the little tube to get any out. and I'm going to lay it on thick because I'm not doing a cut crease. Now, I'm not too stressed about, I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but it's not exactly neat, like along the top part. But perks of having hooded eyes, you can't see it. So that is my eyes done. Well, for the moment, they are done. Now I'm going to prime my face. I've already moisturized and I've put on my my primer spray stuff. But because I want to look really good tonight. I always want to look good. But anyway, because I want to look really good tonight, I'm going to use a few other different primers. I'm going to use this one first. This is the Maybelline Master Blur Stick. It's a translucent one and it's like a stick. And I'm just going to put this over my nose. I put this over my... I really hope that the camera caught that then. It just come flying out. Where did it go? Well, that's good. I'm still going to use it, but I'm going to chuck it away after this. I've got another one, so I'm just going to use this on my nose. A little bit on my cheeks. And rub it in. And now this can go in the bin. I'm also going to be using this primer all over my face. NYX Total Control Drop Primer. It's the one I'm using at the moment. I don't know if you need to shake it, but I've been shaking it. And for what I do, I just put it onto my hand first. Oh, not a lot came out then. There we go. And then I don't have a normal mirror to look at, so I'm just going to use the phone screen while I'm using both hands. Yeah, I do put it all across my nose as well, but that's okay. Bring it down my neck a little bit. Alright, face is primed. Next, I'm going to use some lip primer. This is just the Collection Primed and Ready Lip Primer. Pop some of that on. Now I'm going to do some concealing and stuff. I have this, if I don't drop it, this is the Wet n Wild Coverall Concealer Palette. Oh, and it's so hard to open sometimes, especially when you've still got primer on your hands. I'm going to use, I think I'll use the concealer shade first. Where's my brush? On a little flat brush. And I just do the very inside corner of my eyes. And I need to conceal a little bit of eyeshadow that went a little bit too far. And I'm gonna conceal any sort of spots or blemishes that I've got. And also around my nose. Right, I'm not going to blend that in. My nose is now all runny. I just let it sit. I'm going to now use the pink shade to brighten under my eyes a little bit and to cover my dark circles just a little bit. And I'll also bring it, like, if I have some on my brush, that'd be good. I'm also going to just bring it up here, like so. Okay, I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm wearing my big heavy duty foundation today. It's the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer Concealer. Yes, it's a concealer, but I still use it as a foundation. Does it match me? Not really, but I'm still going to do it because I will blend it down here. My chest is always red anyway, so hopefully it doesn't look terrible. Okay, so Beauty Blender is wet. I'm going to pop some of this on my face and blend it out. Oh, it's in the shade Cedar. I think it might actually match me today. I must have gotten a tan. Alright, foundation is on. I don't know how it's looking for you guys, but it looks very yellow. I swear, this Meh. Right. Concealer. This is the OXX Bloom Luminous Luxe Concealer in the shade Light Beige. And I'm just going to pop some of this on my face. It is starting to run out. I think it has run out. Alright, concealer is on. I'm ready to powder. This is the Mode Press powder in the shade Silky Beige. And, oh, my nose is all runny. I'm just going to powder my face with a brush and a mirror. Where's my mirror? The thing that I always do after I powder is I sort of touch my face. I'm usually tacky here because there's a few layers, so I'll put on a little bit more there. But then I'll feel the rest of my face just to see if I need to put any more powder on instead of just excessively putting powder on. Okay, powder is done. I think I got some of it in my eye. Bronzer slash contour. So when I'm wearing this particular shade of foundation, I don't bother with bronzer specifically because my face is already quite, it's more tanned, it's a bit darker because the shade doesn't match. But I usually put a little bit of contour on anyway. So I've got my Revolution palette in the shade Glow Up. I think I got this from the Advent calendar, I think. Anyway, I'm going to dip into this bottom shade here. And it's a little bit hard with this brush, but we make do. Alright, bronzer's done. Let's move on to blush. And I'm going to be using this one today. This is by Moira. This is their signature ombre blusher in the shade Sweet Peach. And I just sort of swirl it around and use a bit of everything. Oops. And I use a lot of it. It's funny, in there, I feel like I can't see it and I want to put more on, but in person it looks really nice. I might lower the brightness of my light and show you if I can be bothered. There we go. Blush is done. Highlighter. I was going to use a different highlighter, but I'm really liking this one so far. It's another Revolution one. I'm pretty sure, again, I got it from the Advent calendar. It's in the shade Condition, and it's a really nice sort of pinky champagne colour, and I still cannot find my highlighter brush, but I've upgraded to this little powder brush. I think it's an e.l.f. powder brush, but it does the job. Alright, highlighter is done. Now, because I'm working, I'm going to be setting my face religiously. First off, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Glass Spray Fixing Spray. I love this one. The mist is just so fine. Sometimes too fine when you're sitting underneath an air conditioner. Alright, as that settles, I'm going to finish off my eyes, I think. Yes, how's the gold going? Gold is still going well. I don't think I need to top that up, so I'm going to pop a little bit of highlighter in my inner corner. This is the Miss Sporty Instaglow All Over Highlighter Pencil, and I think this is in the shade Goldy Glow from memory, I think. And I'm just going to pop that in my inner corners. Alrighty. I'm going to probably put a little bit of that green. Oh, I've got spray all over my mirror. I'm going to grab my big blending brush and I'm just going to make it so this line isn't so harsh, and maybe just slightly bring it under my eye just a little bit, just so it doesn't look so harsh. I thought my lights were flickering then. Okay, there we go. That's making me feel a lot better, and I'm going to put some eyeliner on. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Lighter in the shade Matte Light White, and I'm just going to run that. Ooh, I haven't used this in ages. Run this on my lower lash line. I love the difference that the white eyeliner gives me. It just, this eye just looks so big now. It's great. Right, now I'm going to set my eyes with the setting spray again. Now I'm doing it so close to my face because I'm literally right underneath an air conditioner vent, and the breeze from the aircon is just because the spray is so fine, it's just making it drift away. So, okay, so brows next. I'm just going to brush them through with my really dirty spoolie. Get some hair out of my face. I really need to pluck my eyebrows, but hopefully you guys won't notice. Right, what was this even called? It's like a pen, eyebrow pen. It's by Enco Beauty and it's in the shade Blonde. Like, that to me is like an ashy brown sort of color. I don't know, but I just use this to fill in my brows a little bit. Another tip that I think I might have actually brought it up in a video before, but I always have my elbows on the table, so it gives me a steadier hand, and I can literally just be so light and so gentle. There's not a lot of difference, but it's a difference, and I definitely prefer when they're just filled in just a little bit. And I never start right on the edge, because I find with these pens sometimes you shake it and the first swipe is just like so much product comes out. So I usually start just in a little bit. That way I can spread the product out on the hairs more, and then I'll come back and do the very inner edge. Doesn't always work in my favor, but most of the time it does. All right, I'm going to set them down a little bit with the e.l.f. I don't know, it's like a waxy stuff. It's clear anyway, so I only put a little bit in. Just run it through just a little bit. So you can only just see them sort of sticking down a little bit. I don't know if I'm using this product right, but it's what works for me at the end of the day. And then I grab my spoolie and I fluff them back up again. All right, brows are done. Now I'm going to pop some mascara on. I'm going to curl my lashes with my fancy eyelash curlers. I was going to say I thought I hadn't used these before, but I think they came out of the advent calendar, so I probably have used them before. So give my eyelashes a quick curl. Again, Revolution mascara, advent calendar. It doesn't say much more than that. It's a pretty decent one, but I find I have to always scrape some product off, because otherwise it can come out a little bit clumpy. But I mean, I'm okay with that. If it came out clumpy after I wiped it, that's a different story. I might actually grab a different mascara to build it up a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, so I couldn't find any other ones that are not like cheap mascara, so I've grabbed out a new one. This is the, what is it? Volume Express Mascara, Pumped Up Colossal Mascara from Maybelline. And it's brand new. Have I used this before? Surely I would have tested this from, because I got this from a mystery box, so I'm sure I had one that I actually did test. I don't remember what I thought of it. There we go. That's a funny looking brush. Let's give it a go. I think this has gone dry. I'm putting it on thinking, oh, it's not that great. I can still hear some wet sounds, but it's gone dry. Well, that's what I get for holding on to products for a while, doesn't it? I think this can go in the bin. Unless there's a way, if there is a way to save mascara because it's gone dry. This is a brand new product. You saw me get it out of the packaging. There is a way to save it. Please comment down below and I will save it. What I will now do is just go back to my original one and see if we can build it up. Alright, that'll do for mascara. For the moment, I'll probably go back in and try and put on some more. If I could do fake lashes, I would, but I don't actually own lash glue. So even if I wanted to do it and even if I know how to do it, I can't actually do it. Right, I'm going to quickly set my face again, not with that one, with the glass spray again. Right, lips. I'm going for a nice bold red lip today. Oh, I should have showed you the shade. There we go. I'm going in with a lip liner first. It's the W7 Mega Matte Lip Liner. I was just thinking maybe I should chuck this one in the bin, but it says 24 months and it is in the shade red. Again, elbows on the table to study my hand. Make sure there's no spray on the mirror. Alright, lips are lined. I'm just going to put like a little bit more of this lip primer on. Okay, lipstick. I didn't just smudge that, did I? No. I'm using a L'Oreal Color Rich Matte Lipstick in the shade Retro Red. And it's red. It almost looks pink on the camera, but it is red. Trust me. It's one of my favorites. Lipstick is done. And I love it. So that is me pretty much done. I'm now going to set my face with a different setting spray. This is by DB. It's their setting spray, white, gold and shimmer setting spray, and it just makes me all shimmery. It's very nice. Oh, it's such a direct spray after the freaking Maybelline one. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's funny when I'm wearing black, you can actually see the little glitters on it. You probably heard Pepper then. She's barking. It must mean Nick's home. So I am going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you all and see you in the next video. Bye, guys.